All right, guys, we have a fun segment planned. My producer picked the craziest TikToks of the week. I haven't seen them. We are going to watch them live and react to them together. Here we go. This is what happens if you send your child to a public school. You'll notice the fingers in that video. That's a teacher who wants to indoctrinate your child with the LGBTQIA flag. And by the way, the trans flag, do you know the history behind the trans flag? The person who created the trans flag, that light blue, light pink, and white, was a pedophile. Yes, a pedophile. I know we're not allowed to say this on YouTube, probably. Go look it up for yourself.
So I just got kicked out of a gender reveal party. Everybody's clapping, it's a boy, and I just happen to say, well, let's give it 10 years and see if it sticks. Grandma clutches her pearl. I'm leaving! The receipt's in the bag! I got them a Pride onesie from Target.
Okay, I totally don't believe that story. That is not true. Although, when I was pregnant, so I recently gave birth about 4 months ago to my daughter, and one of the funny things that I was saying when people were asking me while I was pregnant if it was a boy or a girl, I was saying, well, we're gonna let the kindergarten teacher decide. Guess if it was up to this nutcase, that would actually be the case.
I think I got it. Democratic, energetic, inspirational. That's what they mean by DEI and Kamala, right? But wait, maybe DEI means demented, egotistical idiot. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, who is this guy? I'm actually kind of impressed that an old dude knows how to use TikTok. That's my first reaction. DEI means Marxism. It means communism. It means discrimination, religious persecution. It means racism. It's a bad, bad thing, and we are already seeing it in our country.
I'll be running for president of the United States. And we have states. And they're united. And because think about it. States should be united. And all the states now, well, they have a president to preside over them. Oh, that's good.
You know, I've seen this girl before. I haven't seen this video, but she did a TikTok maybe last week correcting Ben Shapiro because Ben had done an impression of Kamala Harris's maniacal laugh, and this girl corrected Ben Shapiro and told him the anatomy of Kamala Harris's laugh. It's a really funny video. Highly recommend going to look it up, but she does an uncanny impression.
I want to talk to the kids. Parents watch the video and then hand the phone over to the young kids. Hi there. I get asked a lot, are you a boy or a girl? And I love that question. And so I wanted to just tell you, sometimes human beings are more than boy or girl. Sometimes we're something else. Sometimes we're both. Sometimes we kind of float in between, and sometimes we're a boy, sometimes we're a girl, because human beings are creatures, and we're wild and exciting. But I want to ask you a favor. If you see a kid like me, or an adult like me, would you be extra nice to them? Would you do me a favor and be very, very kind? Yeah, like anybody, we can feel lonely, and so if you're kind to us, it would be really, really important.
So Jeffrey Marsh is the definition of a groomer. If you haven't heard of Jeffrey Marsh, I'm sorry you had to watch that video, but I'm also glad that you watched it. Every adult in America should watch a Jeffrey Marsh video because Jeffrey Marsh is a TikTok influencer whose primary goal is to separate children who he has indoctrinated with gender confusion, separate those children from their parents. He actually gives a playbook for children to cut contact with their parents if their parents will not facilitate a gender transition. And what's worse, the reason that I call him a groomer, he's not just ideologically grooming these children. I suspect he's grooming these children for I don't know what purpose, because he tells these children who he doesn't know on the internet, he tells them, I love you. I care about you. If you need someone to talk to, you talk to me. Now, if you feel like those are red flag things to say to a children, it's because they are. They're creepy, evil things to say to a children. It's exactly how you groom a child into sexual abuse. Jeffrey Marsh is one of the most powerful trans influencers on TikTok, and every parent should watch that video and then take TikTok off your child's phone and take your child's phone away. keep them safe.
If you don't respect people's pronouns, you're a piece of shit. And you might even go to hell, because if you cause them to self-harm or to take themselves out of the equation, Jesus is going to get you.
Oh, as Trump says, wrong, false. It's absolutely not true. Jesus calls us to tell the truth. He says, I'm the way, I'm the truth, I'm the light. The truth of the matter is you are either a boy or a girl. You are not they, them. You are not ze, zer. You are made in God's image as male or female. And so to call someone by a neo-pronoun, a pronoun that does not match your biology, would be to tell that person a lie. It would be to indulge their delusion. And not only is that an untruth, not only is that false, it's lying to them and harming that person. Because what does gender confusion lead to? It leads to bodily mutilation. You're not causing someone to self-harm if you don't use their preferred pronoun. What you're doing is you're enabling irreversible bodily mutilation if you are enabling a child to go through gender mutilation surgery, puberty blocking medication, cross-sex hormones. And as I said, Jesus calls us to love, and Jesus calls us to tell the truth.